All right. We are live.
Huh?
We're live.
Well, I hope so.
We're not we are live, but we're live.
Hey, this is kind of like that. What's that? What's his name? That ventriloquist dude?
Jeff Dunham.
Yeah. Here, let me just talk.
Oh, you want me to talk? Hence, I'm not a ventriloquist.
She will not invite me to do this ever again.
You just got beer on my computer.
Oh, bull butter. I didn't either.
We've got one person watching.
Come on. Well, yeah. It's a good thing I'm here.
Me.
Yeah, we'd have two.
It's me.
Oh. Where is everybody?
You'd advertise you're going to have the...
Do you have to share this, right? Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Summer's blowing up our numbers. Oh, 3 people.
Let me just do this.
Or 2.
It's going up.
Go to your events. Or the Craft Whisker Club page.
It should pop up on my notification.
Hey, Chicken Wing.
You know
it won't pop up on your notifications because we're doing it differently, dear.
Oh, that's why you ain't got no viewers.
Yeah.
Here, I'm sharing the mess out of it.
You go. So we're up to 6 people. And Elo says, clink.
What's up, Hefe?
He said Tisha too. Hi.
He wasn't talking to you.
And he's claimed you, Jiggy.
Of course, he better.
Who?
Elo. I probably mispronounced his name. And then our favorite Christine Hackman. Hi, Christine.
Hey, Christine. Look, I'm like halfway through my freaking list. I'm being that person that's sharing the hell out of this.
Let's see.
Good grief. Okay. Hey, Joe. How are you feeling?
So it just keeps going back to that. Same. Oh, here, it did show up in events.
There we go.
There it is.
See, it looks like it's in my head. I don't.
Huh?
The microphone. It looks like I have a microphone on my head a while ago. All right, we're up to 16 people.
Woo-woo!
Well, everyone, welcome. And it's your favorite show of the week, the Craft Whisker Club show. I'm now deeming that. And tonight we have an awesome special guest, but also an extra co-host.
Oh, I'm not the awesome special guest? Well, biscuits.
Yeah, he came along as my sidekick tonight. So even made him shower for it. We already lost a person. Oh, no, there it is.
Just them all.
And Chicken Wing, he says everybody claims Jiggy. So, hi, Harry. And Andrew, you and Christine are on from the country of Canada. So that's pretty cool. I don't know what he's doing. I have to stop looking.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to share the dadgum thing. People know I'm on here, and your ratings are going to go. Phew.
Summer's covering up a laugh, but well, we'll go ahead and introduce ourselves since he thinks he's all that, and you know what I'm saying. So, Tisha Klinkenbeard, the other half of the Chicken Bread duo, and president and co-founder of the Craft Whisker Club. So then I'll turn it over to, let's see, Jiggy.
Summer Hibbler, vice president of the Craft Whisker Club, secretary of Beer of Mom, North Texas.
Whiskerina extraordinaire.
I'm not happy with anybody but my dad.
All right, I guess it's your turn.
Is it? Huh? Chicken bread. Sup?
He's so effusive in his speech.
I got 2 things in the mail today from Bearded Family. One of them just said Clink in the address, and the other one said Mr. Chicken Bread in the address, and got them both.
Excellent. Well, let's see. You got Harry Flanagan. And we got Mr. Bordelon.
Cheddar.
All right. So this is probably what our 3rd show, I believe. Third show. So thought we would tell everybody kind of how this came about and what the show's for.
Hell yes. Good. But
I get so distracted with his antics.
I'm not a good joke.
All right. So the Craft Whisker Club, like I said, it's our 3rd show. We decided to add the Craft Whisker Club show in addition to the Craft Whisker Battle. And
I hate him.
flip it over, show him the
What?
dragon.
Oh, it's a unicorn, and then you poke his belly, and poof, it's a dragon. I'm not gonna be invited back.
It's comedy. Okay. Well, so we started. Huh? What was that,
Back to
Jake?
what you were saying. I said back to what you were saying.
Focus. All right. So we started doing the Craft Whisker Club show, and just to go along with the Craft Whisker Battle, trying to give us a little bit of time with the logistics that we were always having trouble with. But the bigger part of doing the show is that we get to reach out to more people and help with the I guess the growth of craft bearding is the biggest deal. So we want to make sure we provide a real support system, encouragement, and just really a fun community to be a part of. So, and now I can hear myself over there.
Sorry. Well, I turned it plumb off, and it started doing the closed captioning thing. And whenever I said Mr. Chicken Bread a while ago, it said Mr. Chicken Breast. It don't understand redneck.
Actually, Holly Hurlmeyer's husband thought that was what somebody said the first time he heard it, Miss Chicken Breast. So we won't say that word again anymore because I do not want it to stick. So,
Well, sick.
so Brandon, I don't know if he's been drinking whiskey yet. He's got beer going, so. Yeah, and you guys know me, so I'm my normal water. All right. What else did I leave out, Jiggy, on the club?
Come check out our page. Join.
We got our memberships are $20 for the year, and we had a requirement for 3 meetings before you become a member. We waived that until May the 1st. And I see that in our future again. So what do you have to say about the club, dear?
Go check it out. It's fun. Log in on the other nights whenever they do the battles, and then you got to, like tonight, you got her and her, the experts in the field, but you got a special celebrity royalty here tonight as well. That's gonna drop to, yeah.
I can see her laughing in the background. She's behind the scenes for the moment. But yes, he likes his Lone Star. All right. So as he said, every 3rd Monday night we do the Craft Whisker Battle, and we'll give you the spoiler for the competitors for the next one, which is on the May 17th. And Dan Tackleson is doing the boxes for that. So excited to see what he'll come up with. Chicken Wing, you go to the Craft Whisker Club page. I'll make another post at the top, but it's just $20 to our PayPal account, and you can join. So
When is the next meeting?
It's the first Sunday of the odd numbered months.
Except,
That would be this Sunday.
Yes, but it's Mother's Day, so we may have to reschedule to.
well, no,
So
it was
it's not
supposed to
this
be
Sunday.
yesterday.
Yeah, Mother's Day is the Sunday, so we'll reschedule it to the second Sunday of May at 3:00 Central.
Okay.
Okay, that was a lot. All right. The show and the battle are both on at 7 p.m. Central. So we've got a little consistency. You can look for us out there. All right. Let's see. Next, we usually talk about any updates or news we have in the bearding community. So I don't have any big news except the upcoming comps, which we'll touch on in a minute. We do have to tell you guys that you have to tune in to What Up Mob Wednesday, of course, on Wednesdays at 7 Central. It is a blast, and each Wednesday they're doing some auctions for charity of different items. So tune in there, and whoever wins the auction gets to choose what charity it goes to. So that's a really exciting deal, and I will officially turn my husband's PayPal off before it starts this week because yeah. Okay.
I got you. You just have to wire me the money.
So that's a fun show too.
Order.
And Talking Beards is on Tuesday nights. And I'm going to probably say it wrong. I know they're going to be on the YouTube page as well as all the episodes of What Up Mob Wednesday, the Crap Whisker Club, and Talking Beards are also on the YouTube channel as part of the Talking Beards Network. And we'll keep sharing that info and letting you know all the fun things. All right. Y'all got anything before we start?
Yeah. So one of the items that they auctioned off last week was the flag for the 65 Beards for Cystic Fibrosis. Go check that out. Sign up, register. Even if you don't want to compete, donate some money.
Exactly. So that leads into that is our first next competition.
See how that works?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Smooth
So
as butter.
that's his butt. Oh, sorry. That came out, didn't it? All right. So what he was talking about, May 15th, 65 Beards for Cystic Fibrosis. It's an online competition, and it's Beard Mob. Is it Beard Mob Louisiana specifically?
Louisiana.
Okay.
Mhm.
Excellent. And then this one's a fun one too because somebody's judging. But May 22nd, Beard of Thrones. It's at Kingdom Cuts Barbershop in Azle. And Miss Jiggy will be judging there.
Oh, I was going to say, who's judging? Gee. Well, I ain't she. Yeah.
In
Jig-
person. It's in
Yeah. It is an in-person comp. Actually, every comp that we're going to tell you about tonight is an in-person comp. 65 Beards for Cystic Fibrosis is the only online. So it's really opening up to a lot of hugs. Some kisses, I think, but, a lot of hugs. So,
Carry on.
We can't
okay. He's adding stuff to my list. All right. So,
She didn't have me proofread it.
that's true. I missed that one. Okay. So, like I said, May 22nd, Beard of Thrones in Azle, Texas. And then June 12th is the Smoky Mountain Beard and Stash Fest in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. So, you want to do the next one? Oh, no, I need to do that because I have more to. All right. And then for all of you guys that are up north by the border or in Canada, or anybody that has their vaccine test or COVID test, you guys can cross the border with certain stipulations. So check those out. If you want to go to June 5th, Beards on the Border or by the border, it's the Vancouver Facial Hair Club. Yep.
Yep.
Maybe I should have read it.
Yeah. So it's supporting the Canadian Men's Health Foundation, and 3 of the 10 judges are going to be Whiskerinas, and they haven't unveiled them yet. And I was given permission to scoop the 3 Whiskerinas. So Amy Roberts, Jennifer Anderson, and Miss Marta Forsman. So excited to see that piece. I don't think we can't travel internationally yet, so I'm kind of sad. But they're also going to have a men's Build a Beard category, which is really exciting because
oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you guys go up there, I'm not sure, Christine, we'll get some more information from Christine Hackman as to how many and registration and all that set out. So that's really exciting because if you watch the battles, we've had probably as many guys as women do the craft whisker battle. So all right. And that's all I have on the Vancouver Facial Hair Club. You want the next one?
What's the next one?
This one.
Right there. June 26th, the 7th annual Midwest Facial Hair Showdown by the Bearded Monkey Social Club at Champs Bar and Grill in Wichita, Kansas. That's just north of Oklahoma. It is.
And if you're going and take Jiggy, P.F. Chang's.
Oh, you're not. I paid all my bill. I ate all my food.
You got to take Jiggy to P.F. Chang's if y'all are up there together.
What happened? She shit her pants.
Okay, so I ordered like $75 worth of food, including an expensive margarita and a good tip, but it still was a lot of food. I told her the doggy bag to start, whatever, and I took it back to the hotel and I ate it the second time. It was Chinese food. Whatever.
Yeah, she was like, I want that.
So good.
And then that. And I'm just sitting here going, what? But she did. She ate all of it. All right.
Oh, good.
Hold on.
What?
Christine.
Oh, I'm sorry, Christine. I thought it was in person. My apologies sincerely. So, yes, now we know.
Read it.
Well, if Tisha drives, don't let her drive in the lane that says it's about to end, because she don't pull over until it ends.
I'll just tell you, my wife can't. I hate riding with her. She can't drive for squat.
That is not true. No,
He's not wrong.
Terrible driver.
We had a blast, but he's not wrong. I personally would have honked at you several times.
Hey, the lane is open until it ends. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, stick to that story. It's okay. It's
Yeah.
But I'm gonna honk at you.
All right. We're like squirrels tonight.
Yeah.
I wrote in as well.
Yes, please.
So also, next one is July 10th in Nashville, Tennessee. This will be a live comp. And and I'm going to slaughter this name, but it's that Pontonography or whatever, however you say it, beard club competition. That should be.
I think it's Showdown at the Southern Gates.
No.
Is it not?
No. But
I think that's what it is.
I don't know. It's in Nashville.
Yes.
It's going to be at a little joint just off of the main drag there. That should be a good time as well. July 10th, Nashville, Tennessee. That is just east of Kansas.
For those who are geographically challenged like me. All right. Then July 24th, we got the 9th annual it says NorCal, but it's Northern California, Mustache and Beard Competition, and it's in Sacramento. So if you're heading out to California, stop on by. This one you'll like.
July 31st through the 3rd, or no? July. You need to work on July 31st, the 3rd annual Beards on the Rocks Rock Bar and Lounge in Spokane Valley, Washington. That is northwest of Kansas by a long ways. Shut up, yonder.
And that's Beard Mob as well.
And what are they going to do there? Or can you tell?
Yeah, I can tell. They're actually going to have a beard build off as well. First 10 competitors get to compete. And hopefully, if everything works right, we're going to live stream that. So it'll be, I believe it's an hour they have. So I'll be the reporter on the scene with the beard battle.
And that's my birthday weekend. That following Monday, I'm going to be the big 5-0.
Yep, he will be the big
Party time.
There's a lot.
What, Miss Zibbler?
There's a lot of people coming out to that one.
Yep. And I know there are other judges, but Buffont's judging, and then Phyllis's birthday is that weekend as well, I believe. So it will definitely be a birthday party. All right.
And I'm looking for tips and pointers on where to go trout fishing up there while I'm there. So if anybody has the insight on that.
All right. AARP in the mail. Yes. I just turned 50 last year, Cheddar, and I did go ahead and get an AARP membership. It was on sale, and it is quite useful. So, yes, I'm 50.
Cheddar ain't far behind.
She was quite disheartened whenever she started getting AARP stuff in the mail.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that. Okay, and then one of my favorites as well, and our guest favorite, she's supposed to say that, but it is the Show Me Beard and Mustache competition in St. Louis, Missouri. So our special guest and I will both be judging. And yeah.
When's that?
August 21st.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Dan, you tell him he's a youngster. And so thank you so much. You're
And
so
happy
sweet.
anniversary, Dan.
All right. And you can tell about this one.
September 10th and 11th, the 2021 National Beard and Mustache Championship in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Was not able to have it last year. It was online. Was not able to have it live last year. It was online. It will be live again this year. September 11th is the actual comp date in Scranton, PA. 2021 National Beard and Mustache Championship.
All right. And then let's see, we hop to October. And October 23rd, they just gotten their date, Beards for Band and Mustaches for Music. And Melissa can correct me later. It's the Tri-County Beard and Mustache Society. And I know she's got a venue already. So I think that's all I have. And then I guess since I already said her name and we already published it, we can bring Miss Melissa in. So, hi, Melissa.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Clink.
Hi.
So, Melissa, you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Melissa Crafton. I am a founding member and treasurer of the Tri-County Beard and Mustache Society. We are a 501c3 nonprofit that provides funds for musical education. So if a student needs an instrument or lessons or a marching band uniform or repair, we provide that for them so long as they qualify for assistance.
Excellent. So I have to say, when we were thinking of people to invite, and Summer, I think you were the one that actually thought of Melissa. So I have to say I adore Melissa. And she was the person that really inspired me to start bearding. And
yeah, thanks for that.
You're welcome. You still got Barbie shoes laying around, I bet.
Hmm.
Actually, I gave the whole bag to I gave one whole bag to Jared yeah. What's his last name?
Jared Penner.
Yes, his daughter, and they were so very not thankful. I think they ended up with Barbie shoes everywhere. So, how did you get started, Melissa?
Wow. Well, we actually founded in 2014 before we had even attended a beard and mustache competition. And then the next year after we founded, my husband went to one and there was no women's categories. And we went just to see what it was about. And it was a small little comp in Kokomo, Indiana, my hometown. And I think a Google search of beard competitions after that came into play. And we stumbled across Bearded Hero, year number 1. And their cause for year number 1 was providing musical instruments to one of the wings at the Children's Hospital. So, and Jen had categories for women. So my husband and I were like, yep, it's in Fort Wayne. We're going to make the trip and I'm going to compete for the first time. So I showed up as Princess Peach and my husband went as Mario and I had a penny coin beard. And that was my first ever comp. And I was hooked after that. It was just amazing and something I had never experienced before. And I got to meet a lot of OG Whiskerinas, I guess you would say. And I was just enthralled with the whole idea of being a weirdo, I guess. And we're raising money doing something that not very many people know about, but once they dive into it, it's either they're in it or they're like, yeah, it's not for me. There's really no in between. So we immediately just became enthralled with the whole camaraderie and charity and, everybody helping each other out and pitching in. And it just became, I don't know, it's family now. It's Beard family. I mean, we've been doing this for over 7 years now. And gosh, I don't know. But that was our very first comp. I want to say that was in 2015 when Jen had her first comp at Bearded Hero. So that was my introduction. And I mean, I'm so thankful that we went because she embraced us. She embraced our club. And it's just, that's where it all began.
So what was your favorite beard?
Oh, out of all of the beards, I know you want me to say my Kokomo whaler beard. I did my clinking beard. I know. I was pretty proud of that beard.
That was awesome. Now seriously, what's your favorite one?
Yeah, I'm always partial to my Nationals beard from 2018. My husband and I renewed our 10-year. We renewed our vows on stage in Virginia in front of 300 plus Beardo family. So, were you there?
I was the Yosemite Sam.
Okay, see,
That's the first time
had no idea. So I'm pretty partial to that.
Yeah.
That beard, just because it was such a meaningful moment, and not only in bearding, because that was my first nationals, first time on such a big stage, and I got to share it with Beard family and renew my commitment to the other weirdo in my life.
We were there, and of course I wasn't competing yet, so I remember the renewal, and then after it was like, oh well, it's cool because we're friends now. And it was odd to go from seeing you just on stage to actually becoming friends. So it's pretty cool.
Now we're talking about Richmond. So the Great American in Richmond.
Great American.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That
What's up, Cajun?
Yeah.
So you and your husband, not you, but you all also have a passion for concerts.
I do, and I'm not talking to Mr. Kyle Waller about this because Dave is my boyfriend, and I'm not going to hear it. I got him right here. Look at all this Dave back here.
Wow.
See, he's right there on my shoulder, Waller. He's got, or this one, he's got me.
So Melissa, let's see, is now in Joshua's music room. So, and we're hoping that he doesn't really come on here and play the banjo. But
Jeremy,
I'm sorry. See, Jay, okay, Jay.
yeah, it's all right. Actually, he's taking the truck back to the Home Depot. He's not back yet.
So we have time, a reprieve. All right, Jiggy. Wait.
Personally, yes, I met you at the Great American, and you made an impression on me and my kid. My kid, it was her first time. It was my second competition. And then we met you again in Chicago. And you helped us out backstage. She did the giraffe and I did the bat. And matter of fact, you gave a stack of toupee tape that I have passed on to several Whiskerinas and helped.
Okay.
And so, like when you said the camaraderie part of it, you were probably the first person that sticks out in my mind that you didn't know me, but you helped me. You know what I mean? And so that's why when she asked for suggestions, you came to my mind. So.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
You make a difference.
I try a little bit. I have been neglecting all of it. I mean,
mine is a lot. Can't really be that person that helps and gives. I mean, you can give advice over, but being there backstage, she and I we were late to the lineup because they were early. I mean, it was a wreck. And honestly, if you hadn't been there, I don't think we would have made it, either one of us. So
aww.
Just know you do that for people that, and you are appreciated. Everybody knows your name by associating you with somebody that's really helpful, like that person.
Well, that's good to hear because that's not always the case.
But so yeah, we appreciate you, and you're like OG to me and Tisha because yeah, we're
I'm in the middle,
right?
Because there's so many great Whiskerina ladies that just blew me away before I even knew what I was doing.
Who inspired you? Like, if you have one person in the community, because the people that have been there longer than us, who would you say was your person?
My first Whiskerina crush was Wags.
She's badass. Yeah.
She had me hooked. Like she come up with some of the wildest stuff, and I was just in awe of her. And yeah, because I started off as a creative bearder,
right? And
it was probably because of her. Because when you Googled women with beards or craft beards, several years ago, you only got Wags in her beards and Jody in her beards, and I don't know, it was the same several women. Right. So when I got to meet her the first time, it was just like, yes, I want to do this. Like, so she was my first, like, yep, this is awesome. She's awesome. She had a badass vest with patches all over it. And it was like, yes, I want to do this.
Cool. When did you switch over from creative to realistic, or do you go back and forth? Like, what's your favorite?
Oh. So, at the Kokomo comp, I did both categories. So I showed up as Mary Poppins, and I had a sugar cube beard and spoon mustache. And then I went in to the bathroom and put on there at the comp my first ever realistic beard and came out as Bert. So that was my first time experimenting with it was crepe wool, and it was a mess, and I didn't have any adhesive, and I used eyelash adhesive, which you never ever 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 want to put that any place else on your face except your eyelids, which I don't understand because your eyelids are such a sensitive area, but you can't put it on your face. you're gonna be a mess. So I was a mess that night. And then I think after that, I just started experimenting with other ways to stick things to my face and asking other ladies, what do you use? And, it's just kind of, well, I use this and I use this. And then you test it all out and see what works for you.
And I think there's a dog barking in Summer's area. But so the one thing, after I met you, and we didn't get to spend as much time together as we did at Nationals, which was a blast. But I really loved your beauty behind the beard and how you were sharing, what you did, how you made a beard. And I actually took a lot from that in the beginning. And I still use some of the same things today that, I saw what you did. So, and I was telling Shannon today, you're such a genuine person and so easy. I mean, just when we hung out in Chicago, that was awesome. So, and
I know, I can't wait to do it again in August.
Yes. And I have to, you put in our chat, if you were at Nationals in 2019?
19.
Yes. I was somewhere in not around my husband, and Melissa comes over to me and says, "You've got to come over here." So yeah. So, and she also coined the term clinking titties because
Oh God.
So he had these stickers. He had these round, like you go to the Kroger and get the red, yellow, and blue smiley face stickers when you're shopping. They were that size, okay? And we're at the beer table, and these girls put these stickers right over their nips and were wearing the clinking beer stickers as pasties. So it was like clinking titties. And they served beer only in his stickers the rest of the evening, and some dudes.
Record sales. I heard.
I'm saying. So I don't think I coined that. I think somebody else said that maybe.
But speaking of, so you've on the same lines, you've got what?
Cajun's daughter just started competing. So she was one of the 4 at the last competition at Central Texas. So go ahead.
So you have a one of a kind painting of mine.
Ooh, I do. Do they
still do that?
Is that Clinky Teddy picture out there? Hey, 1 second.
Guys, frame that part. Is that Clinky Teddy picture out there?
So, oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
Well, Melissa does a fundraiser, and
tell us about this fundraiser.
So, each year at our competition, we have a mystery booby garden. And what I do is I reach out to the ladies in the bearding community, and we do a breast cancer awareness fundraiser. We had a member in our club. She has been with us since day one, and she had to go through and have a mastectomy. So it was like, what can we do to raise some money, et cetera, et cetera. And I don't know how this came about. Yes, I do. Holly Hurlemeyer. I don't know if I can share this or not, but she has a tattoo of a flower on her breast area. So she had it made into buttons, and you can't tell, you can't tell that the button is not a flower. So then it was like, okay, well, let's try this out. So what I do is I send the 5x5 canvases or the 5x7 canvases out to the ladies and some gents in the community. And we stick them in this giant foam floral garden that we set on the pool table at our venue. And you don't know whose print it is unless they fess up like Clink did. That's his booby flower. So you just paint your breast and smush it to the canvas, and you can add after if you'd like. And highest bidder gets their first pick out of the garden. So they don't know whose booby art they're bidding on or flower they're plucking from the garden, but you get to take some art home.
Right,
and
Summer, what's wrong? Summer, you okay?
all the proceeds go for breast cancer awareness.
You didn't know I did breast paintings, did you? It's
There
even
are
got
some
the
other
hair
paintings
swirls
out
and
there.
everything.
I have
I just
inspired some others.
I accept you.
No, that was I thought it was really neat. And you know, and the cause that it helps out, and it, you know, it's a little different twist on it, literally. But it was cool to do. It was
We did beards. We painted beards and pressed those the first time. And then it kind of became, well, we kind of want to do, you know, we want to do something. So I was like, all kinds of women can be involved because you don't know whose art is whose. So it's kind of anonymous unless you fess up. And we raised like $1,800 the year before last.
Wow,
Just
that's
on the
awesome.
art.
And does it go, do you send it to like certain breast cancer charities, or how does that?
We send ours to Central Indiana, Susan G. Komen.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. And his booby painting was better than mine. Mine looked like a 2-year-old painted, because
I'm not sure who got yours.
see,
I don't know. I have a couple of booby prints, but yeah, I don't know who got yours. And they get pretty creative with these. I mean, they're not just smushes. That's how it first started, was just a smush, and then they got creative.
Uh-oh.
I'm done with you too.
She ain't going to get pain, is she?
This is one of my favorites. This hangs in my hallway.
Okay.
now, I mean, honestly, how well it's done, I'm impressed, because that was not an easy task.
No. Well, she smushed and then painted over her smush to make it look like something else.
Sure.
So we've had pumpkins and Harry Potter themed smushes, and I mean, it's just a blast. You never know what the girls are going to come up with, or the fellas. They have breast cancer too. I can't discriminate.
Starry night feel thing, you know.
No pun.
Nailed it.
Yeah. I think Summer's over there just dying. So are you going to do that again this year, Melissa?
Yes, actually, I usually start sending stuff out at the end of May, beginning of June, because our competition is at the end of October. I like to have those back by, you know, the first week of September if I can. So there is a page, Mystery Booby Garden, on the Book of Faces. You have to be invited.
Sorry. Love you, Jiggy. Love you, Melissa.
Bye.
Love you, Clank.
Good seeing you, ugly face.
Okay.
I like your jammy pants.
Please no. No.
Summer can see it
Sorry.
coming.
Yeah, I knew.
I'll scoot over now. Well, and I'm gonna put it out there so you have to work harder on it. But that beauty behind the beard, I'm gonna go ahead and share it on the page, because it's really great. And you also inspired me to share my beards as I made them out there. And
yes, I like to do that. I don't know why, just to see the process and not, I don't know, just the process of it. 'Cause there's
Yeah,
so many steps, whether it's realistic or creative, that it's good to see the breakdown of what's actually happening.
I
and
wish I
so
would've-
how many? Go ahead, Summer.
I said I wish I would have seen it before on the latex thing to the face. Mm-mm.
Mhm.
I learned this after, and they were like, "Oh no, it's online. Don't do that." Melissa did a video, and I was like, "Oh, okay, great." And I saw it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pain,
it was.
very painful.
But my face was smooth as butter.
Oh, that's the only good thing about that.
I did it to my daughter too for her beard, and I got up in her little sideburn area. She was not with me. Not.
Yeah. That just hurts me. I know the pain.
I mean, learn, right? You know.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, that's what I had to do. I went from eyelash adhesive to liquid latex on the face to
That's
now, I use the Prozaid.
Yeah. Yep.
It doesn't mess with my face nearly as bad as anything else.
Eyelash glue.
Yeah.
Noted.
Yeah, I can't imagine. And of course,
Don't ever.
I don't do the realistic, so thank goodness I haven't had to deal with that. But I did. Jiggy's given me a lot of tips and tricks as well, and some of the other Whiskerinas. I have to give Courtney Minchie. She told me she uses a Band-Aid for a lot of her mustaches, and I tell you that I've used it twice and it stuck like nobody's business. I didn't have to worry. First time I was worried just to be worried that it would fall off. But
Well, yeah, because your upper lip sweats.
But do
That's
you know
kind
if
of
you
a
put
genius
deodorant on?
idea.
Wait, Summer?
No, if you put deodorant on your lip. Wax
Yeah.
taught us that.
Wags, yeah. Wags does that.
I put deodorant in my box immediately afterwards. I was like, noted, because I get so nervous. Like, it's.
Yeah, Jiggy gets nervous. Very nervous. But
I do too. Still.
The second time I did clean it with the alcohol wipes, somebody told me about that. Maybe Courtney too, but and that one especially stuck. Once I got it on my upper lip, then it was definitely stuck there. So it's worked. But well, let's see what else. What any tips or tricks you want to share with the group?
Oh, be
What are your
patient.
must-haves?
My must-haves. I have to have a paintbrush, a disposable paintbrush. That's always in my box. That's how I apply my Prozaid. Is with you get like 30 of them for $1 at the Dollar Tree, so I can just throw it away when I'm done. Makeup remover wipes to get all the gunk off your face when you're done, because that Prozaid remover that they give you is super harsh for your skin and stinks to high heaven. Oh gosh, wow. Toupee tape, just in case. I keep clear thread in my beard box for any kind of craft mishaps or anything. I have my box right here, actually. Carry this thing. This is a must-have.
I like that.
That's an old vintage trunk. And this right here is a lifesaver.
Oh,
So you
yeah.
don't have to squish into the bathroom with everybody else. You got your own box with your own stuff, and you don't have to wait in the bathroom and fight for a mirror or something. Yeah. Toupee tape, Q-tips, little bitty scissors. Oh, a nose hair trimmer if you're realistic. Keep that in your box to trim down your little flyaways that the hairspray won't hold down. That's great for the little hairs that stick out if you want them to look real clean. Here's the paintbrushes I was talking about. I'm about out. Oh, this guy. So I can't do a wig cap. They don't hold my hair. So I invested in a thigh high that has the on-slip here. And then you just cut it and tie a knot. And there's a wig cap that's not going to slip under your wig. It's
There
not
you
going to go anywhere. A plastic straw. There's another must have. Because if you're drinking and a beard, you got to have something. Because it's not easy drinking out of a cup or a can when you got a beard on your face. Bobby pins, the good stuff. Oh, I always keep sunglasses like my Clint glasses or my empty frames. I like to wear. These are my favorite. I wear these all the time. But with fake eyelashes, I can't wear my regular glasses, so I got to put the contacts in and can't have the lenses in there. But other than that, it's just, a little bit of powder I like to do on my line when I'm doing realistic. That way it blends in. And other than that, that's pretty much all the basics that's in my beard box.
And you carry extras of whatever beard?
One more time?
You carry extras of whatever beard that you've made, like extra pieces or?
Oh, yeah. I have a bag with extra hair. So I know some of you have watched the videos of my realistic beard making, but once you pull it off, that liquid latex, I like to cut it straight. And if you just put it on your face, you can see that line has been cut. So I carry extra hair in a bag. So right before competition starts, you just put one fine layer over that line directly to your face. And then it looks like it's coming from your face and it hides that line where you've cut your liquid latex. So yeah, I carry extra hair around.
How do you put that extra part to your face?
The Prozade, put the Prozade on your face and then just let it tack up and then press it right in, right over that line.
Wow. Okay. Good to know. Are you competing this year at Nationals?
I do not fly. So I know Scranton is not a terribly far drive. So I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure. I don't have anything on the schedule at the moment.
Okay, so now I'm just curious. You don't like flying? Or?
No, it terrifies me. I'm not in control. I'm not in control. I can't stop at our little thrift shops to find my bearding outfits and fun stuff if I'm on an airplane. Can't go to those little hole-in-the-wall diners. Like, I can't go to the record stores with the husband. Yeah, it takes longer, but we make more memories that way. Right. He'd fly, but I haven't been on an airplane since I was 12, and I don't plan on getting back on one.
Well, Shannon doesn't like flying with me because I sleep on the plane.
I would have to. Or something.
After traveling every week for 10 years, it's like I'll be asleep before we take off. I'm just, that's it. I don't know. It's like a baby taking them out in the car,
Mm-hmm.
So, but let's see. Brenda, it's Prosaide, I think.
Yeah, hyphenated.
Yeah, and you can order it online.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, that's.
Make sure you get number 2, Prosaide 2. Here. All this.
Like a message.
Here, there we go. Can you see that?
And you can get the remover with it, but like we were saying, I've used it a couple of times for stashes, but
it stinks.
It smells.
I don't use mine. It came with my very first one and it does stink. So
Go ahead.
I use the Neutrogena wipes, like the individuals. It seems to work a lot better than stink.
Yes, I do dip a Q-tip down into it only for the initial removal. And then once I get it off, break the seal, then it's the makeup remover wipes.
Yeah.
So I
that's
do
kinda what
use
I
it,
did.
but I don't use it like you're supposed to.
Yeah, because I also found out that it doesn't really take it off. It just makes it kind of
Smears
sticky.
it around. Yeah.
Yeah. So I do. I carry the little cotton rounds and the makeup remover every time anyway. So that's what I would follow up with. Do the same thing. So, well, we got 5 minutes left. So, Daisy said
Ooh,
coconut oil.
oil.
I haven't
That's a
heard
good
about that.
idea.
Mhm. And it smells good. So, all right. Well, Melissa, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I've
Oh,
had a
you're
blast.
welcome.
Yeah. So, let's see. I want to close out tonight with again, we have our craft whisker battle coming up on the 17th. And Dan Tackleson's providing the boxes. But we have some very cool competitors coming in. I haven't thought of a quirky, witty title for it, but we've got some kiddos under the age of 15 coming in for the battle. And it'll be Madison Puckett and Adalee. I hope I pronounced that right, Crystal, if she's watching, but Bunny. So Crystal Davis's daughter and Emily Puckett's daughter will both be participating. And I can't wait to see it because both of them have, I believe, made beards before. But they're our first kids to have on the show. So super excited about that.
It's always fun to see kids compete.
Yes. Yeah. And to encourage everybody, we do the craft whisker battle. Let us know if you'd like to be a competitor. And we're probably going to need a couple more boxes throughout the end of the year. I think we're covered through June, maybe July. But we do need some more competitors. It's a lot of fun. It's just a really good time for everybody watching and competing. And let's see. I want to encourage you guys to go out there. At our last, we talked about this before, at our last Central Texas comp, we had 11 Whiskerinas, which was the largest category for the competition. And 4 of those were first-time Whiskerinas. So, and there was, I think, 2 more that were second-time Whiskerinas. So it just gives me chills. It's so great to see more women getting involved and actually just having a good time making beards and kind of stretching their creativity because it was just, oh yeah, Adelaide. I knew I would say it wrong, even though I asked Crystal today. So, but it's great to be there and just be part of the helping it. I think that was one of the things after my first comp. I was like, okay, well, people are nice. They're not, so rarely have I ever run into a bad experience with other Whiskerinas. So
I haven't had a bad experience.
Yeah.
I think some of the OG people, like y'all have, but I mean, I see the newer ones, like
So much better now.
it's so important to build each other up. Like Tish and I compete against each other all the time, but we still share with each other what we're doing and help each other to be the best we can. And we just go back and forth. And I think that's what it's about. I mean, because at the end of the day, the charity got the money anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Like, I mean, of course you want to win, you want to do the best you absolutely can, but helping somebody be the best they can, or when people reach out and say, hey, does this look okay, or does this look good, or that, I think that means a lot more at the end of the day.
Yep.
So
I totally agree.
all the girls.
So, and that's what the premise of the club was built on is that really getting out there, helping each other, supporting each other, and just raising money for the charities too. It's been really awesome to see, even this year coming back into live comps, how much money people are really getting to raise. So it's pretty cool. I got chills again. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching tonight. And like I said, tune in on the 17th for the Craft Whisker Battle. And check out the Craft Whisker Club page here on Facebook. And we'll keep posting those events and information. And if you guys have any pictures you want to send us about your beards or tips or tricks, we'll be more than happy to put those out there and let everybody read them. And if you get a chance, go out and find Melissa's Beauty Behind the Beard, especially if you guys are just starting out. It's awesome. Can't say enough about that because I poured over it many times.
Me too.
I know. I need to get back to it. And now that we're getting back to it, I will.
Okay, good.
We're counting
I
on.
still have-
All right.
All right. Well, guys, hope you have a great night. And thank you again for joining us.
Thanks, Melissa.
Bye.
Welcome. See you, ladies.
Bye.